Waking up to a late-night security camera alert is always annoying, but for a homeowner named Carrie, it turned into a living nightmare. She assumed her pets had just tripped the motion sensors during a midnight run. She was terrifyingly wrong. Look closely. Keep your eyes fixed right by the kitchen island. Out of the pitch black, a faint, human-like silhouette manifests out of nowhere. It doesn't walk or stumble. It completely glides across the room with a sickeningly calm motion before slipping out of frame. But the absolute creepiest part of this footage isn't the shadow itself. It's how her pets reacted to it. Look closely at the dog and the cat. They aren't barking, growling, or running for cover. Instead, they sit completely immobilized, tracking the entity's exact path with a quiet, eerie focus. Carrie confirmed her entire family was fast asleep upstairs, completely ruling out any human sleepwalkers. This silent encounter has left the internet deeply unnerved. Why do you think the animals were so unusually calm around this entity? Reddit user Bramteen was cruising past a local park when he noticed a massive, unnatural shape shifting in the darkness. He slowed his car down, grabbed his phone, and pointed it out the side window. At first glance, it just looks like empty trees and shadows stretching across the grass. But keep your eyes locked on the open field. Right there, standing perfectly still in the dead of night, are over 30 individuals, dressed entirely in black. They aren't talking. They aren't moving. They are just lingering in the pitch black, completely frozen like statues. Skeptics will argue this is just a harmless flash mob or a late-night prank designed to scare passers-by. But it looks less like a joke and more like a secretive, dark cult caught right before a ritual. If you rolled up on this alone in the dark, would you stop to investigate or step on the gas? On March 22nd, 2026, a TikTok user named Shaw D. Austin, his CCTV cameras had captured a highly active presence unfolding in the middle of the night. Watch closely. Keep your eyes glued right to the floor. Right from the start of the footage, a child's toy car begins to move completely on its own. This isn't just a quick roll from an uneven floorboards. The toy slowly and deliberately migrates across the room, continuing its eerie journey for nearly a minute. But whatever was in the room wasn't just playing around. At exactly the 48-second mark, the unseen entity decides to escalate the tension. Without a single draft or vibration, a heavy picture frame is suddenly smashed straight to the ground. Catching one anomaly on camera is rare, but watching two distinct objects being manipulated in the exact same recording has left viewers completely stunned. Was a restless spirit trying to get Shah's attention? Or is there a structural explanation for this midnight chaos? A night guard who goes by Sneaky thought rural superstition was just a joke when he took a job patrolling a local park in Indonesia. Locals explicitly warned him the land was plagued by a woman in white, but he shrugged it off until the screaming began. Every single night at the exact same hour, blood-curdling shrieks would echo through the pitch black. Sneaky spent hours hunting for a source, but always found a completely empty park. Desperate for answers, he aimed a night vision camera directly at the sound's origin, and this is what happened.
Semua penunggu yang ada di sini, hai, mendekatlah, tunjukkan dirimu. Buat semua yang ada di sini, buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, mendekatlah, tunjukkan dirimu. Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, mendekatlah, tunjukkan dirimu. Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, tiba-tiba nggak bisa gerak. Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, gerak sendiri. Ini kenapa ya? Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, tolong mendekat.
In a fraction of a second, a pale, flowing figure materializes out of thin air, standing completely frozen before instantly vanishing back into the darkness. Locals instantly recognize the entity as a kuntilanak, a malevolent female spirit from Indonesian folklore known for hunting the living with terrifying wails. Sneaky still hears those screams every single night, but now he knows exactly what's waiting for him in the dark. If you saw this on your shift, would you quit on the spot? A late-night hike in the woods turned into a desperate flight for survival for the creator behind the TikTok page Real Dark Clips. While exploring deep within the heavy tree line with friends, an oppressive energy took over the forest, prompting him to raise his flashlight.
The f*** is that? What the f*** is that? I can't zoom in, babe. Look at that. Wait, I lost it. There it is, there it is. You see that shit right in the middle of the camera? What the f*** is that? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
Out of the darkness, a faint, sickly pale figure can be seen rocking back and forth before slowly extending itself upward. The terrified group fled on foot, but the nightmare didn't stay behind in the wilderness. A few days later, the creator realized he had been followed home. Look closely. Glowing eyes are caught staring directly back at him, lingering just on the edge of his property line. Terrified, he went back to the original forest footage, adjusting the contrast and enhancing the image to expose whatever was stalking him. The blurry anomaly completely transforms, revealing a distinct head, broad shoulders, and a human-like torso, crouching low before aggressively rising into view. This isn't just a trick of the light, it's an active stalker. Do you think he stumbled upon a woodland cryptid? Or did a malevolent entity mark him in those trees? Flood the comments with your sharpest theories, because he might not be safe for long.